So read the question for me. Victor?
Mr. Ward had cake for dessert last night.
Yes, he did.
2/3 of the cake is left over. How much he brought 3 out of 4 of the leftovers. How much cake did he bring?
Okay, so what is the question asking you to figure out? Put in your own terms for me. Ethan?
Well, how much cake did Mr. Ward bring?
Good. How much cake did Mr. Ward bring? What do we know? Victor?
That there's 2 out of 3 left over.
Okay, 2/3 of the cake left over. And how much of the leftovers did he bring? 3/4. We're talking about part of a part. We're talking about part of a part. How are we going to solve this question? Let's take a look at this. So this person said that they had 2/3 and 3/4. And then they did this. 8/12, 9/12. And then the next part of the question says, well, he brought the cake for 8 days. So they took that 8 days and they multiplied the 9/12. And they ended up with 72/12. And then they knew to divide 72/12, and that goes in 6 times. So they told me that they had 6 cakes. So they started by finding a common denominator for 2/3 and 3/4. Why is this a no? Ethan?
Because they're asking for 2/3 of what was 2/3 of 3/4.
Okay.
And you're not supposed to like subtract it. You're supposed to multiply 2/3 by 3/4.
Okay, so I'm not, what am I not doing? I'm not finding the difference between what he had left over
Yeah.
and what he brought. I'm finding how much he brought. So I'm finding part of a part, or I'm looking for the of. How am I going to do that, Ethan?
You're going to multiply 2/3 by 3/4.
Okay, so let's try that. Let's take 2/3 of the cake that was left over, multiply it by the 3/4 of the cake that he brought, and the answer would be
6/12.
6/12. What do you recognize about 6/12 as a fraction? Yep.
It's a half.
It's a half. Okay, so I can quickly take that down to a half. Doesn't matter if you do or you don't. Okay, if you didn't recognize that, it should give you the same answer in the end. But let's take a look. So we now have that 6/12. We'll pretend that we didn't recognize it was a half. And how many days is he going to bring cake for? Jake?
8.
8 days. So what would 8 look like as a fraction?
Probably 8/1.
Why? You're right. Why do we write 8/1? Lauren?
Because when we're timesing 8 by like 6/12, we automatically assume that the bottom number is 1
Why?
because you want to keep the denominator the same.
What are fractions?
Parts of a whole, and 8/1 is 8 wholes.
Why?
Because 8 divided by 1 is 8.
Good, because we're dividing, right? So this is a division sign. Okay, because we can do this, we can multiply straight across. We don't have to find a common denominator. 6 times 8 is?
48.
48. 12 times 1? 12. Okay, now it says if you brought that much cake for 8 days, how many cakes would you need? Well, 48 twelfths is not really the number of cakes. What am I going to do with this number? Yep. Divide 48 by 12, and your answer is? 4. Okay, and if we did it the other way around, if we recognized that 6/12 was equivalent to 1/2, we can do the same thing. Multiply across. 1 times 8 is? 2 times 1 is? And now this is a division statement. 8 divided by 2 equals?
1.
Okay, so I had a couple different no's, but most of them involved subtracting first. The nice thing is that when you did subtract, you recognize that you need to find a common denominator. In this case, all you have to do is multiply to find the answer. Good. Thank you. Let me turn it off. Awesome.